You don't decide your future. You decide your habits, and your habits decide your future. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the top 3 habits of the rich. Like I said in the intro, most people are creatures of habit. The only people that are not are rich people. That's what we're going to talk about today. The top 3 habits of the rich. All right. So right now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, or you're new to the channel, reach down there right now and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell so you get notified of when we upload new videos, which we do fairly regularly here. All righty. All right. My name is Kevin Lehner with FreedomMotivator.com. And what we do here at this channel in these videos is we do affiliate marketing videos, how-to videos, anything to do with making money online videos to help you live the life of freedom, and once in a while, once in a while, a motivational video. Okay? All right, well, with that said, now the way, let's get into today's video here. We're going to talk about the habits, the top habits of the rich people, 3 of them. We're going to start with number 3 and work our way down, and I've got a bonus one for you at the end here, so stick around for the rest of this video. It's not going to be a long video, but it's a fairly serious video. All right, top 3 habits of the rich, starting with number 3, working our way down, is rich people are always learning and growing. That's the difference between them and poor people. Poor people think that they just, they go to school, they're told to go to school, which we all were. I was a victim of the same thing in society. You go to school, get your education, and go to high school, get a high school education, then go to college and get a semi-specialized education and a degree, a piece of paper, I guess, that tells you you can go get a job doing this or that and make a certain amount of money. Well, that's the thing about it. Is when you get out of high school, most people, well, they just, because that's the way we've been raised, is we stop learning. We stop learning, and we let our habits decide our life and how it goes. Rich people, on the other hand, have never stopped learning. They're always learning, always reading books, always trying to learn more, always trying to think of the next strategy, always trying to think of how they can improve their bottom line or improve their numbers or improve their income, thinking about different strategies, how they can put into work these different strategies to improve their income and their lifestyles. That's the difference between rich people and poor people in terms of always learning and growing. So you want to make sure that you're always learning and growing. If you stopped, always be trying to find another way to help yourself grow financially in your life. Now, money doesn't make you happy. Money gives you a better lifestyle. It allows you to live a better lifestyle than what you would if you just had a 9-to-5 job or any kind of a job working for someone else. Okay? So that's it. Number 3, always learning and growing. So make sure you're always trying to learn a new skill or something different. And then habit number 2 is we always know our numbers. Poor people, they just get their paychecks and they go out and they'll pay their bills and then spend the rest of it and going out to dinner and buying things whenever they're spending money on, whether it's a movie or dinner or whatever, other than the things that are necessary like food, clothing, and shelter. When they're spending other money, they're giving their money away. What you should be doing is, what most people should be doing, like the rich people do, they save a certain percentage of their money. Every time they get paid, or every month, they save a certain percent, anywhere between 10 and 30% of their money. They pay themselves first before they pay their bills, and save that money and thinking about, like I said in the last one, always learning and growing, thinking about how they can invest that money to better their lifestyle, right? So that's the thing, that the difference between poor people and rich people is rich people don't count their numbers. They get their paycheck and they go out and spend it, and then consequently, you've heard the old saying, is you're living paycheck to paycheck. And that's not how us rich people do this. We always keep an eye on our numbers. I'm always checking my accounts about every other day. Definitely every week I follow my numbers and see where my numbers are headed and what direction they are and what I have to invest and what I need to hold back and so on and so forth after the bills are paid. So that's the thing you want to do, is you want to always keep an eye on your income and your numbers and how much money is going out versus how much money you're keeping. And sometimes it may require a change of a habit, change of a life habit, something that you're doing that's costing extra money that you could cut off, and you don't have to do that anymore and save that money that you would have normally spent on that particular habit or whatever it was, right? Rich people always count their numbers, always keep an eye on their accounts and their numbers, all right? That's number 2. And number 1 is we work smarter, not harder. You see, well, here again, we were taught to go to school, get an education, and go to college and get a semi-specialized education. Some were specialized, like doctors or whatnot. But even doctors, even though they may make over $100,000 a year, and people consider them rich because they live in big houses and drive the fancy cars and all that, even they're still working for the man. Truth is, you're not going to get rich working for anybody else. Nobody does. By the time you get a pay raise, okay, you thought, well, I get a pay raise every year. Well, that's true. But by the time you got that pay raise, the cost of living's done gone up higher than that. So your pay raise really amounts to nothing. Now, you want to be working for yourself so you can determine what your pay is and what you're making and make yourself wealthy. So you want to work for yourself. Excuse me. Apologize for that. Nobody's ever going to get rich working for someone else. You may make what they call a decent living, but you're never going to get rich working for someone else. You're never going to have the life that you've probably dreamed of because you're working for somebody else. Hey, you get a vacation, you save up for it, and you can take a trip. And what do you get, about 2 weeks, is it? And that's right back to that 9 to 5 grind, is it? That same cycle. You know what the definition of insanity is, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. When you're doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same thing you've always gotten, the same thing over and over again, okay? So yeah, you want to always work smarter, not harder. Thinking for yourself how you can improve your life financially. Financial means gives you the ability to live a better life. Okay? All right, now, the bonus thing that I wanted to give to you is down here at the bottom. You can see it. It's never give up. You never want to give up. Bring it up a little higher so you can see it. And a good example of that is Donald Trump, the President of the United States. Did he give up? If you remember, he had 2 massive failed businesses. If you remember, one of those was Trump Casinos, was it, I believe, in New Jersey many years ago. That was one. That one failed and went straight down the tubes. He lost massive millions of dollars on that. The second one, if you remember, was Trump University. Trump University went down the tubes, and he was even accused of ripping people off. Now I don't know either way or the other whether how true that is, but I remember him being accused of it. But the point I'm trying to make here is that he didn't let that stop him. He went on and kept on keeping on doing what he does, building big skyscrapers, building resorts and hotels all over the world, and made himself a billionaire 7 times over. Last I heard, he was worth $7 billion. I said, yeah, billion with a B, $7 billion. And he didn't do that because he gave up. And you should never give up either. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Keep on going. Persistence is what pays off in the long run. Look down the future. Don't look for today. Do what you can do today, but keep your eye on the prize down the future. That's where you're going to be at. The future is where you're going to be. And in that future is where you're going to be living your best life. As long as you don't ever give up and you keep persistent, keep consistent, and keep striving towards your dreams, and you will reach them. There's no doubt about it. Alrighty, guys, that's what I had for you today. It's a little motivation here to tell you about the top 3 habits of the rich people. Alrighty, and I expect that you should probably do the same thing if you're striving for some dream, and don't let anything stop you. Okay? Alrighty, guys, reach down there right now and hit that subscribe button if you didn't do it earlier, and don't forget to click the bell. Also, if you want to see my #1 business, reach down there below where it says Mentor with Kev, and get your ass out of that slump that you're in, and begin to fulfill your dream and start a business of your own where you can make lots of money. Click the link down there in the description where it says mentorwithkev.com and see what you get for that. Read that paragraph above that. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to let you go. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also, comment down in the description if this video inspired you. Let me know how it inspired you. Even if you don't like it, I don't care. Comment down there that you didn't like it. Doesn't matter. But give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again here in a couple of days on the next video, okay? You guys take care and have a prosperous day today. All right. Bye-bye now.